Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton's high. Your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. You go to spread your wings, take to the sky. But till that morning, ain't nothing gonna harm you. With your daddy and mammy standing by. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread your wings and take to the sky. But till that morning, there ain't nothing gonna harm you. With your daddy and mammy standing by.
Jack and I were originally met when we were playing at a place called the Casa de Angelo, and it was over in Spring Hill area. And he and I and one other were considered the gurus. We were the best of the best, and then all the others would just come to hear us, and people would sit around the fire, and it was great. And then 10 years ago, I decided to start the farm. When Sue Geddert decided to, she said she knew that my second wife was in the final stages of cancer. And so she says, bring her to the farm, she'll love it. Because Sue used to come to the clubs wherever I was playing, and he was an avid fan of mine. And so she met me here to unlock the gate, and we talked a while. We sat here there was nothing here at the time. There was no stage, no lights, no nothing. And we sat here on a couch and watched my dogs play, and there was a peacock and so forth. Well, I said, she gave me a key and said, here, come anytime you want. So I had a key to the gate. And I said, what a great place for a jam session. So I got together with a few people, and it built, and it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it went out of control. But Jack Kelly also played here, and he was always a welcome player because everybody loved his material, and he has so many diversified types of songs. But right over, you can't see, but it's over there. There's a. He told me when he was in his final stages in his bed, he said he wants to be buried under a dogwood tree. So I went out and I got some people together. We found a dogwood. Actually, it's a bush. The tree doesn't work too well down here, but a dogwood. And then we had his cat Elsa, who had passed away and had been cremated, and he was cremated. So we took Elsa and Jack's ashes, dug a hole, put them in the hole, put a dogwood tree on top of it, filled it in, and we had a memorial here. And there was probably 5,200 people here, and just sitting around the area and we were talking about it. And then we had a little show, and it was a memorial for him. Well, the guy's a genius. Do you remember me? Ah, fantastic. Or, if we have time to get a quickie here, this is a toe tapper that everybody seems to like. I get a lot of requests for it. I got a can full of dollars and an old cane pole, taking my baby to the fishing hole. Down by the bend where the river runs wide, gonna ask my baby to be my bride. I'm picking some daisies, so licking my hand, take a deep breath of the Mississippi air, going back to the spot I found my mother old money. She's got a whole lot of freckles and strawberry hair, skin tight shorts and her feet are bare, big green eyes and a turned up nose. Says she loved the feeling of the mud between her toes. She catches more catfish than any two men, sticks them up and flies them up and does it all again. But is it any wonder I fell in love with old money? Well, I met her on a Sunday, having pushing my line to me, and never couldn't win. She got my belt and the cane pole snapped, and we both fell right in. Well, we got a little bit muddy, a whole lot of wet. Catching her eye was the best catch yet. Every time I think about her, just gotta say, never, ever, ever gonna let her get away. I'm picking some daisies, so look at my hair, take a deep breath of the Mississippi air, going back to the spot I found another old money. Oh, now is it any wonder I found another old money? And I thought that was just, of course, it broke everybody up. But now I'm just an old fart, and we got to do it. If I'm an old fart, I got to do old fart song.
Good, love to hear it.
So here's a little bit of humor. I stepped out of the shower and got a good look at myself. I was a pot-bellied, bald-headed man. I thought it was somebody else. I caught my reflection in the mirror on the back of the bathroom door. You know, just don't look good naked anymore. I'm going upstairs, turn the bedroom mirror to the wall. I hung it there when I was young and trim and tall. I would stand in front and I would stretch and flex till my arms got sore, but I just don't look good naked anymore. Oh, I used to go out with the ladies, you know I loved them one and all. Now they don't come around me much, they're afraid that I might fall. I'm going to the doctor for my annual medical exam. I stood there in the buck, and the doctor said, "Oh man." I said, "What is it, doc? Some fatal disease? I just got to know the score." He said, "No, you just don't look good naked anymore." Oh, my wife and I had a dance routine everybody thought was unique. Now it's only when we're back to back that we're dancing cheek to cheek. So I went to a nude beach stretched out in my birthday suit, just soaking up the sun. Someone yelled, "Hey, there's a big white whale washed him on the shore." I said, "Oh my God, I just don't look good naked anymore." Whoa, now my arches fell in my chest, went to hell and my butt's back in the floor. And I just don't look good naked anymore. No, no, I just don't look good naked anymore.
That's all I know.
That night.
Well, I guess it was in the 70s, late 60s. I guess it was in the 60s, 67, 68, when I came into St. Petersburg. And I ran across a little place. It was a coffee house, about the oldest coffee house around. It was called the Beaux Arts. And I went there and I played at the Beaux Arts. And it was kind of like what we have here, only they didn't have amplification and they didn't have only a small room. It was a house with a lot of rooms, and had a television room, they had a movie room, and they had the performance room, and they all overstuffed furniture, and it was kind of nice. And finally I said, well, I needed a place to stay, and he rented me a place upstairs, and I paid for it by performing. And I was one of the few people that actually got paid to perform, because most of us, all just like here, they don't get paid.
What year was this?
Oh, this is in the 60s, about 68, something like that, 67. I think that's about 67, 68. Hey, I'm an old fart. You know, I forget things real good, you know. But I ran across some good writers, and there was a young man named Danny Calais who wrote this next song. And it reminded me so much of my travels. I said, whoa, I just got to learn this song. So I had my handy little Sony cassette player, and I recorded it when he played it, because he didn't have it written down. See, in those days, the writers didn't copyright. They didn't publish, because they were against this. You know, basically, they're anti-establishment.
Yeah.
And you have to go to an established firm to do this, and they wouldn't do that. So these songs you don't hear except at these coffee houses, and they're handed around. Well, this particular one struck home with me, and it's called The Ragged Edge of Day. Is a dawning, and the open road is calling. My thoughts are wandering far ahead of my feet, making crazy figure eights in the soft white snow. But tomorrow is always a new day. I'm bound to ramble, I'm bound to roam, bound to call no place my home. I've got many miles to travel, many questions to unravel, and I've got to be wandering my way across the ragged edge of day. Where the morning sun is flashing and the green fields are laughing with hopes for seasons yet to be. Highway stretches on and on, past memories of word and song. The end of the trail is no beginning, and I'm bound to ramble, I'm bound to roam, bound to call no place my home. I've got many miles to travel, many questions to unravel. I've got to be wandering my way across the ragged edge of day. But the morning is a dawning, and the Christian dew is falling, with a whisper chant of flower fragrant rebirth. And the world is drenched in reverie, resounding wildwood symphonies. Nighttime softly flees, the shadowed silence. 'Cause I'm bound to ramble, I'm bound to roam, bound to call no place my home. I got many miles to travel, many questions to unravel. I've got to be wandering my way across the ragged edge of day.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Ragged edge of day, Danny Calais.
Danny Clay.
He's not with us, you're not with us anymore. It seems all the good ones die. I ran across a fellow here in St. Pete area named Jack Kelly, a fantastic writer and artist, singer, and we became friends. And we found out that over the years, we'd played a lot of the same places. Like I would be there just shortly before them or shortly after them. And it was kind of interesting, but he wrote fabulous stuff. And one of my favorites is a thing called Do You Remember Me? Because everybody knows that when you're in high school, you have that one special girl or guy, whichever, and you always wanted to have it go somewhere. But things changed and you drifted apart and somebody left town, but you always wondered about that one particular one. And he wrote this song called Do You Remember Me? And I just fell in love with it. When you're down in trouble, like everybody gets sometimes, I slip into a world of fantasy. The story told most often when you're hiding or just biding time, thoughts of special times and memories. Do you remember me like I remember you? Sometimes late at morning, a dream come true. As I sort my memories, seems like yours is always clear. together share the joys and pains of life. We fought in love just like the grown-ups did. Never thinking time could ever take its toll. But what did we know? We were only kids. Do you remember me like I remember you? Sometimes late and lonely, your dreams come true. As I sort my memories, yours is clear, outstanding in the good times of my life. I often thought of calling, but somehow never did. I often thought of calling, but somehow never did. You probably wouldn't even know my name. Been so many years, and if you've changed as much as me, I know really can never be the same. You remember me like I remember you. Sometimes late and lonely, your dream come true. As I sort my memories, seems like yours is always clear, outstanding in the good times of my life. And I thank you for the good times in my life. I like some music that runs from the blues. I like the blues. I do definitely like the blues. But I also like jazz and I like folk music. And in fact, they used to tell me all the time, they said, you know, I said, what I used to do, see, I would take folk music and jazz it up. And then later on, I just took jazz music and, oh, wait a minute, no. I didn't say that.
You want to start again?
No, it says, use your imagination. But, when the doors call, the evening is night, hurry to my blue heaven. I turn to the right, there's a white light, I lead you to my blue heaven. You find a smiling face by a place, a cozy room, a little less than nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby makes free, happy in my blue heaven. Thunder smiling face, fireplace, a cozy room, little less than nestles where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby next street, happy in my blue heaven. Oh, yes, we are, because we're happy, happy, happy and happy heaven. Oh, happy heaven.
Beautiful.
It's a little different, but if I was to play something, it would have to be. Everybody talking about the seventh son. In the whole wide world, there is only one, and I'm the one. Oh, yes, I'm the one. 'Cause I'm the one, what they call the seventh son. I can tell your future, it'll come to pass. Do things to you, make your heart feel glad. Look at the sky, predict the rain. Tell where the woman's got another man. 'Cause I'm the one. Oh, yes I am. I'm the one. 'Cause I'm the one, what they call the seventh son. Talk his words, sound so sweet, make your little heart skip a beat. I can heal the sick and raise the dead, make little girls talk out of their heads. 'Cause I'm the one, yes I am. Oh, yes I'm the one. 'Cause I'm the one they call the seventh son. This is one that I get very few requests for, because basically I like it because when my voice is giving me problems, which it does quite frequently, I can play an instrumental, and I don't have to worry about the words. But it is pretty both ways. But you're going to have to suffer through an instrumental. This is a song that I wrote a while back. It's strictly an instrumental. It made me think of being up in Vermont and up in the north, and during the time when the colors are changing, the leaves are sitting by a brook or a stream or a lake, and all the colors and the peacefulness out in the woods. And I called it the Autumn Waltz. So close your eyes and just imagine you're still there. Hey, we're going to do another song here. A little thing from Porgy and Bess called Summertime. And of course, on my extreme left here is a very fine songwriter. And if you ever get a chance to hear him, please do, because he does write some of the best songs, like Don't Be a Wind. That's one of his big songs, which really sells a lot.
I Don't Want Your Disease. That was
I Don't Want Your Disease. That's another one that goes well. But he does write some beautiful stuff. I mean,
but I'm here as a percussionist today.
Today he's a percussionist here. Just for the hell of it. Okay, here we go. I gotta get these old bones working. I'm gonna do a little thing called Summertime. And the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your mommy's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. You're gonna spread the sky. But till that morning, ain't nothing gonna harm you. With your daddy and mammy standing by.
Nice.
That's a good tune.
That's some farm gold right there. Beautiful.
That's a nice way to end the evening.
It is. Thank you so much, Rod.
My pleasure. Anytime.
Hello everybody, I'm Eric, and this is Rod. Rod is how I wound up here. I found him online and I listened a little bit and said, I've got to go see this man play. And he hasn't run me off yet, so somewhere in the middle of all this,
We've been thinking about it, though.
Understandable. But somewhere in the middle of all of the madness of being here, he said, let's try this song, and I said, let's try this song, and it worked out. So if you will. Mona Lisa, then have named you. You're so like a lady with your mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is that your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? That's it right there, buddy. Man. Thank you, Rod.
Oh, no, this comes from deep. Everybody's gone away. Said they're moving to LA. Not a soul I know around, and everybody's leaving town. Some got a freight, some caught a plane. Find the sunshine, leave the rain. They say this town will waste your time. I guess the ride it's wasting mine. Some gotta win, some gotta lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. You know my heart keeps telling me you're not a kid at 33 or 40 or 53. Play around, you lose your life, your wife. Play too long and you lose your life. I got my pills to ease the pain. Can't find a thing to ease the rain. You know I'd love to settle down, but everybody's leaving town. Some gotta win, some gotta lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. You know my heart keeps telling me you're not a kid at 33. You play around, you lose your wife. You play too long and you lose your life. I got my pills to ease the pain. Can't find a thing to ease the rain. You know I'd love to settle down, but everybody's leaving town. Some gotta win, some gotta lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. Good time Charlie's got the blues. Good time Charlie's got the blues.